Slide 7, my house. I moved from downtown recently into a midtown apartment to save money. It is small and cramped and does not have high ceilings. I constantly hear my neighbors doing inappropriate things and can smell what everyone is cooking. It is cheap, and there are trees and a lot of windows and a gas stove, which is kind of nice because you know what's actually going on, even though all your pans turn to crap after a little while. But it's sort of alright for the time being, saving money. PBR, slide 8. Sometimes it is okay to drink PBR, even if you do have other stuff to drink. I was turned on to a PBR concoction by Dan McGinn from El Dorado not too long ago, called the Easy Drinkin' St. Joe. It's a little rough, it's really something. After about 2, you realize it is a sort of okay tasting beverage. Photoshop. Photoshop. Slide 9. Sometimes when I am bored, I Photoshop my head onto other people to make things a little bit more interesting. These photos work really well on Christmas cards as well. Other than these little adventures, Photoshop really sucks, because once you show people at work that you know how to use it, you end up being the Photoshop bitch, and you end up being the Photoshop wench and being at the Photoshop beck and call. So whenever anyone wants you to do so, you have to add skies and make up shadow lines and shit like that, and you're just stuck. But it's because you know Photoshop, and it's sort of okay. Work, slide 10. Work is okay. I like to be busy. They like for me to be busy too. Yesterday I got 37 RFIs on my project. They're still sitting on my desk. I haven't really started them yet. I like to drink coffee and answer questions. And it's sort of okay to be somewhere sitting in the exact same place for 60 hours a week, believe me. Rusty things, slide 11. 20 slides, remember. There's something so lovely about rusty things. And there's something so lovely about disuse and desuetude. Things that set about and collect age and turn color, kind of like leaves. I've learned with my own age that collecting these things is not necessarily a good idea. Primarily because you end up with a lot of set about shit that you can't do anything with. Secondly, because it takes beautiful stuff out of the world. Rusty things, they're okay. Hannibal Bridge, slide 12. Working towards the end. Myself and a colleague have researched, documented, and loved this bridge for years. It's in Kansas City, for any of you that know. It was the first bridge, technically, to cross the Missouri River. Something as big as a building that rotates in the middle of the river. This bridge rotates, it's like every 3rd Tuesday. It used to rotate so that steamboats could go through. We don't have any freaking steamboats anymore, but it still rotates. Just to let you know. Probably costs $1 bazillion too. A figurative felled log connecting muddy banks is what we like to think of it as. What a big dumb thing, but it rocks, and it's sort of okay.